Do you ever wonder how one man, born in 1863 with no social media, no college degree in psychology, no motivational books, could electrify millions with a single speech? How did Swami Vivekananda think so clearly, decide so fearlessly, and act with such unshakable conviction that even a century later, his words still shake the human soul? It wasn't luck, it was mastery. Mental mastery. Today, you and I will decode that mastery, step by step, so that you can begin to think like Swami Vivekananda himself. Stay till the end, because this isn't a lecture, it's a blueprint. A mental rewiring plan that can change the way you think, decide, and live, forever. We live in the most connected age in history, yet the most confused. Our minds scroll endlessly, switching from one reel to another, one idea to another, without ever finishing a single thought. We mistake information for intelligence, speed for clarity, and opinions for truth. We react faster than we reflect. We consume more than we create. Vivekananda warned about this long before the internet. He said, "The mind is everything. What you think, you become." But the modern mind has forgotten how to think. We overanalyze small things and ignore big ones. We chase comfort, not clarity. We have 1,000 opinions, but not one conviction. So the question is, how do we reclaim our mind? How do we think with the strength, focus, and depth of Swami Vivekananda? Before he became Swami Vivekananda, he was Narendranath Datta, an ordinary young man with an extraordinary restlessness. He devoured books, debated philosophy, and questioned everything. But his thoughts ran wild, brilliant yet scattered. He asked priests, teachers, monks, "Have you seen God?" None could answer. Until he met his guru, Sri Ramakrishna. When Narendra asked him the same question, Ramakrishna said calmly, "Yes, I have seen God. I see him as clearly as I see you, only more intensely." That one sentence shattered the limits of Narendra's logic. He realized, true thinking isn't mere reasoning, it's seeing reality without distortion. From that moment, he trained his mind like a warrior trains his sword. And years later, when he thundered at the Parliament of Religions in Chicago, the world witnessed what a fully mastered mind can do. Let's decode his mental operating system. The 5 rules that turned an ordinary mind into a force of nature. Step 1. Think from the inside out, not the outside in. Most people think like mirrors. They reflect whatever they see, trends, opinions, moods. But Vivekananda thought like a lamp. Light came from within. He said, "We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care about what you think." Modern life trains you to think from the outside in. What will people say? What's trending? Who's doing better than me? But inner-directed thinkers ask, what do I believe? What do I stand for? What truth burns inside me? To think like Vivekananda, start every morning with this question: what do I truly believe today, even if no one agrees? Because independent thought is the first step toward mental freedom. Step 2. Concentrate like a laser, one idea at a time. Vivekananda's most repeated command was, take up one idea, make that one idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. He compared the mind to light. Scattered light warms, but focused light burns. If you want to think like Vivekananda, destroy distraction. When you read, just read. When you work, just work. When you rest, just rest. Single tasking is the new superpower. Try this daily exercise. Choose one goal, one concept, or one problem. For 10 minutes, think only about that, nothing else. If your mind wanders, bring it back gently, again and again. Do this for 30 days and watch your clarity explode. Because the mind you control in 10 minutes today will obey you for hours tomorrow. Step 3. Train emotion and intellect to work together. Most people live split in half. Their intellect says one thing, emotions another. Vivekananda united both. He said, the heart is as necessary as the head. He believed the highest thought is the one felt deeply and understood clearly. So when you face a decision, don't just calculate, feel. Ask, does this choice expand me or shrink me? If it expands, it's right. He used intellect to guide, heart to drive, and will to execute. That's mental synergy, and that's power. Try it. Before reacting emotionally, pause for 2 breaths and ask, what's the wiser response here? That small gap turns reaction into reflection, the hallmark of mastery. Step 4. Replace fear-based thinking with faith-based thinking. Vivekananda called fear the greatest sin, because fear kills thought before it's born. He said, fear is death, fear is hell, fear is the wrong vibration. To think like Vivekananda, you must rewire the default question your brain asks. Average mind, what if I fail? Mastermind, what if I succeed? Average mind, what will they think? Mastermind, what do I think of myself? He replaced doubt with daring, not by ignoring risk but by strengthening faith. When you wake up tomorrow, remind yourself, the power that created galaxies flows through me. Why should I fear? That single thought has more electricity than 1,000 motivational talks. Step 5. Turn thought into action. Instantly thinking without action is like thunder without rain. Vivekananda said, "You will be nearer to heaven through football than through the study of the Gita." He wasn't mocking scripture, he was glorifying action. Because real understanding begins when thought hits the battlefield of life. Every idea that changed the world was acted upon, immediately, imperfectly, courageously. So when inspiration strikes, don't wait for perfect conditions. Move, do, learn, adjust, repeat. That's how the mind evolves from theory to wisdom. All 5 rules flow from one master principle Vivekananda lived by. Strength is life, weakness is death. Every weak thought, comparison, doubt, guilt drains your energy. Every strong thought, faith, purpose, gratitude, multiplies it. So every morning ask, is this a thought of strength or weakness? If weak, drop it. If strong, feed it. This single mental filter will transform your inner world faster than any habit tracker or to-do list. Once, while staying near the Himalayas, Vivekananda was meditating beside a river. A group of mischievous boys began throwing stones to disturb him. The stones flew past, splashing water, but he didn't even blink. His focus was unbroken. Later someone asked, "How could you stay so calm?" He replied, "When the mind is concentrated, nothing external can disturb it." That's not superhuman, that's trained awareness. You can reach the same level when your thoughts obey you instead of drag you. Let's bring this blueprint into your daily life. Morning. The direction minute. Right after waking, sit for 60 seconds. Ask yourself, what's the one idea that deserves my full attention today? That's step 1, inside-out thinking. Midday, the power pause. Whenever you feel scattered or anxious, take 3 deep breaths and repeat silently. I am fearless, I am focused, I am free. That's steps 2 and 4, concentration and faith. Night, the reflection minute. Before sleep, review your day. Ask, did I live from strength or from weakness today? That's step 5, turning thought into learning. 3 minutes a day and you'll begin to notice your mind sharpening like a blade. Vivekananda once said, you have to grow from the inside out. None can teach you, none can make you spiritual. There is no other teacher but your own soul. Imagine living with that conviction. To know that every answer you seek already burns within you. That's what it means to think like him. Not to copy his thoughts, but to awaken your own. Thinking like Vivekananda isn't about memorizing quotes, it's about cultivating the same fire that produced them. It's about thinking boldly when others think safely, acting when others hesitate, believing when others doubt. Because once your mind is free, your life becomes unstoppable. The blueprint recap, the mental mastery loop. Think from the inside out, live by inner conviction. Concentrate like a laser, one idea, total focus. Unite head and heart, logic feeling equals wisdom. Replace fear with faith, choose power thoughts. Turn thought into action, move, learn, grow. Apply these 5 every day until they fuse into your reflexes. Then even in chaos, your mind will remain calm. Even in failure, it will remain fearless. Even in uncertainty, it will see opportunity. That's the Vivekananda way. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine. You wake up tomorrow morning with the same fire that burned in Vivekananda's heart. Your doubts are quiet, your vision is clear, your will is unstoppable. You speak less but mean more. You work less but achieve more. Because every thought now moves in one direction, forward. That's not fantasy. That's what happens when you align your thinking with truth, courage, and purpose. So today, make a promise to yourself. I will think like a master. I will live like a warrior. I will rise like Vivekananda. And when you do, life will meet you with the same power that carried him across oceans. If you're ready to begin this journey, type in the comments, I choose mental mastery. That single sentence is your first step into the blueprint. Remember his immortal call. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Because once you think like Swami Vivekananda, there's nothing in this world you cannot achieve.